Hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Back at it once again. Start off by running through some analysis for the hourly time frame on all the pairs we're going to be looking at today. So starting off with the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. You can see we've hit a bit of a wall there from yesterday. Got to the top. If anything, it's potentially more of a bull flag. We've got a bit of downward pressure, but with some long wicks here. Some long wicks here where we can see it's trying to push back up. Every time it's come down, it's pushing back up. Sort of stagnating on this bottom point here. And to the left, you can see it's a similar sort of point before it broke down. But since we broke out, who knows? I feel like it's going to go up. So I'm going to knock an arrow on there. I'm going to drag that across as well just to cover for the day if it does dip back into this ranging area. I feel like it's starting to turn back around though, potentially. We broke through the baseline. And the baseline is still pointing down but kind of flattening out. So we'll see what we can expect from that today. Potentially a move to the upside. If it goes to the up, possibly looking to be around that point, I expect. Okay, next pair. Canadians with the Japanese. So that is a steep line. Very steep. Almost too steep to put an actual trend resistance line on it, but we've broke the range, checked and bounced. And we can see that this point here is actually quite a big resistance because that's where it broke out of that uptrend. I mean, that was big news that made that happen, but we're in and around this range here. To be fair, on this hour, just got half hour left. Currently, as it stands, I'm getting a signal for short. Just double check on the 15. Yeah, similar. Got crossovers and a signal. They didn't align when this move first happened. So if it carries on, I'm not going to get a fresh signal until it bounces, maybe. That's fine. Just keep our eyes on it for later. Okay, so into the Canadian and the Swiss franc. We're getting into a bit of a messy area here. That was a nice move a couple of days ago, but just to bring it back to this price level, we've dropped down and we're bouncing around on this messier price level. Okay. Just wait and see what we get from that one. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. What have I drawn here? Looks like a messy range. Let's stretch that out a little bit. Again, it's the same sort of thing here if we were to box that. Kind of fits right. And get some swings out of it, but it comes back to it, swings out of it, back to it. Potential for it to drop back down to here though. It's broke it up there, it's come down, it's hit the messy point, and then it can continue down maybe. Aussie Swiss. Okay. Sure, why not? Uncertain. We'll have to see how that goes through the day. Okay. So we broke the range, hit this historic bounce point. I could probably make that just a touch smaller. It's very hard to read. Seems very messy. I mean, at the minute it is pushing up. So, my signals at the minute are telling me that we're going to get up, and then if we're going to do that, I'm going to say that's possibly the top there. I'm just waiting for a final confirmation of a crossover, the baseline pushing up. Okay, let's check 15 minutes, see what we're at. Excuse me, I've got a sneeze. I couldn't mute in time. You just got you caught the front end of that. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So on 15 minutes, we can see it's kind of just trading flat throughout the night. Broke into this morning. A small movement. The pressure has kind of alleviated in terms of going up. I feel like it's just checking that range before it goes. So we'll leave that in as it is. Yep, so Aussie USD, weakness or strength in the dollar, the American dollar this morning, so that's pushed it down. Obviously, yesterday the Aussie was quite weak throughout. Really not sure. It feels like it's created its own like mini ranging area. Yeah, it does sit there. So there's potential of a swing. You have a bit of a range and it breaks, a bit of a range and it breaks, a bit of a range. So there's potential for that to do its full swing again, come back up to this mini range. Excuse me, sorry. I've got confirmed down pressure. I feel like I need a bit of a correction and then it can go before I can get a valid signal or entry. Let's go back to the hourly. USD JPY. And a similar sort of thing. It's sitting along the top of its range. At the minute we've got solid up pressure. I did get a signal on this candle, to be fair, at the 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? Hang on a minute. Excuse me. Right, sorry about that. You've just had to have some interesting noises. Yeah, so it says 8 o'clock because I'm on the hourly time frame, but I got an entry signal for the close of the 8 o'clock candle to go long, and you can see there's definite up pressure. I feel like we've kind of potentially hit that point of delay there. So if this candle closes with a bit of downwards pressure, by the time it comes back around, so I'm going to just sit and wait. Oh. That's nice. Let's change that. Okay, so we bounced on this. American Swiss franc held in there. Still bouncing on the up. Although we've ignored this price. I mean, we've checked it, but we've ignored it quite a lot. That seems like a minor bounce point. I'm not too sure how much it's going to hold it up there. Because again, 8 o'clock here, this blue candle gave me a signal for an entry to go long. But you can see that it's held it so far, and it's been half an hour, so it's pushed up and come back down. It is close to this point, which is potentially why. Let's check the 15, see what we're saying. Similar to the last pair, a little bit of strength, and then it's held itself. I believe it's going to continue. Yeah. Obviously it's checked itself to come back down now. Just not sure. I feel like it's quite a... As long as it's got momentum, it should go through. I'm going to leave that horizontal line in for now. USD, let's go to USD CAD, shall we? So we made like a double top. We broke that neckline. I think now what we're doing is we're just retesting that neckline with the strength from the dollar this morning. It feels that way. We've had a bounce. So we've come in, we've checked it, and now we're retesting it. Okay, I feel like on that retest we're going to be looking for shorts. So I'll put the short arrow to here. Let's do that on the 15. I'll put it here. So we'll see. If it bounces and comes down, it breaks through. We'll find out through the day. Back to the hourly, you can see. This is the British yen. British pound yen. It's very steep. To be honest, you could say that it's broken it to sit in this range. I mean, it's nice to see a recovery from the British pound, considering the news on that Friday, and it has pulled itself back, but then the news is kind of dictated as to why for that. Yeah, I feel like we're sitting in range for that. Okay, this one needs a line drawn in just so we've got understanding of where we're at. I feel like we've done the same. Yeah, it's doing the same thing, hasn't it? We're at that turning point potentially. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to box that. Yeah, if I box that, let's check 15. See where we're at with it. Just try and make that box just a little bit more accurate to where the turning points are. I'm happy with that to say that that's the break because we've started to range, but there's potentially that is actually just a flag. I've got to sneeze again. what is going on this morning? I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, so we're sitting in this little bit. Potential flag. Anyway, pound Canadian, it's held on those boxes that I dragged over yesterday, the double range. So it's hit to this range, tried to break and bounce, it's tried to break and it's bouncing, although we do have, I mean, it's still down pressure, but we've had a little attempt at it this morning. So I think we're happy with that. Actually, I feel like it's too steep to draw in. Like, yeah, let's not. Or maybe we can get it to come across. Yeah, let's. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for now. I feel like it is just going to sit in this range, so this is a null and void line. And then the same again, this is the Aussie pairing with the British pound. You could potentially draw it like that. I feel like that's quite accurate to where it's going. We're creating the flag and then the bounce. Yeah, so with any luck we can actually have some recovery on the pound. Most things creating the flag and trying to push up still, so that's good. Similar USD pairing with it. Obviously we had strength in the USD this morning, so nice big red candle for the last hour. Yeah, okay. It's just a small holding turning point in this range. It's a turning point, a holding point for a recheck and down. That's potentially what it's just done, recheck and up. So yeah, I feel like we've got some strength in the pound potentially today. Euro, I feel like I might avoid Euro for a bit today. If we just check on some of the news, we can see we've had a lot of Euros this morning. We've got some USDs this afternoon. Just not sure with the Euro today. We're definitely at a certain point. Had the same thing here. Got a little bit. It's almost a smaller version of this, where it's coming up to this point. Just have to wait and see for that. At the minute, we've got some down pressure, but with attempts at pushing up. We'll leave that in as it is. I'm going to make these lines yellow for visibility's sake. Yeah. Funny that it broke at that point as well. I mean, to be honest, tell you what, I like, right, let's do this. Because we've been on feel like there's a definite something going on here. It kind of lines up with that, just not quite. Okay, let's not. Just going to leave it as that because it's broke the floor. Yeah, I feel like these horizontal lines can potentially just disappear. Accurate breakout to the downside. Flag down, but then we've... Okay, let's drop back down to the 1 hour. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to log out properly and log in again. Oh, I must remember to do that today when we're finished. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm going to remove these. He's just unsure. I feel like this is potentially where we're at now is a check area. Like it's a retest area because the top of this peak is the top of that peak. It's bounced. And here it's bounced. I mean, obviously it's broken, what have you. And then around this point again. Here, similar. So we're at a check area, I reckon. Okay, let's look at the Canadians with the euro, obviously. Yeah, all of that still seems pretty accurate. Just hanging in there. Yeah. Again, unsure really. Well, that's got potential to drop, hasn't it? If we get any bad news for the euro, that will probably come back down to this baseline to check. This will come back down to this baseline to check. That's the euro Swiss that we just checked, and then the euro CAD, euro Aussie. And there's potential for it to come. It all depends on the pairing strength as well. Bounced on the USD with the euro. If it makes it back to this sort of resistance line, it's also another pivot point that could just boing ding. Yes, interesting sound effects, I know. And then British pairs. Okay. Alright, let's jump into the 15s. Let's see if we had any signals. We're 2 minutes late for the quarter 2, but let's just have a little double check. I'm going to whiz through them quickly to see what we've got. So yeah, down pressure, a little bit of correction. Uncertainty, but it's bounced from here. Again, basically gone flat for the night, and it's just starting to woo, euro Swiss. The weakness on that says there must be strength in the old shifts. That's bouncing really, isn't it? Oh, what a beat! Got my head going and my foot tapping. It's just messy, yeah. Got nothing now. Had a couple of entries this morning, which I could have caught. There was one here. Is on this candle here, actually. Excuse me. Which was nice because the stop loss would have been here. Then we would have caught that whole move up to the top. Would have put your take profit to there. Okay. Oh, is this the down? Is this the down we were expecting? Could be, because we're at this level here. We topped out there. That's either the down or the retest. We'll see. We'll see what the signals get. Looking at the, I've got the dollar open next to me on the 1 hour time frame, and we can see that it's near enough the whole hour. It's gone up, and now it's just retraced all the way back down again. So that would make sense to this. I didn't get any entries 5 minutes ago, so feels like it's up. This is just a small bounce. Losing momentum here. A few long wick testers. The candles have got smaller. What's at that point? Okay, so we've got, yeah, so when you look along this horizontal line, you can see there's a few bounces. So we've had this as a retest almost to continue. Obviously a broken retest. This isn't breaking, it's just pushing back down. And here where it broke, retest and continue, just ever so slightly. It's very small, but it's there. Here it's been held to break, come back down, and then again at that same point. And here it was a bounce and then push. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see on that. It could be a drop to here. We could come up, bounce to here, swing back around to continue up, and then we make it up to there maybe as the next point in this range here. Okay. So we've missed that move. We've got a bit of a pullback. It can continue, or it can check. I don't know. But I need the pressure to change to get a re-entry on the signals. Very close to getting a long entry here. And we've got the long wick, we've got the movement. On price action, it looks like it's going to go, but we just can't, with all of this sort of on the left, just can't push the risk. We need to get a break. I feel like we're getting crossovers and everything like that. It's going, but the thing is, here you could say we needed to get a break, and it broke. It broke the range. Would lead everybody into a long from this candle because it's above all of these turning points. Would lead everybody into a long up to this point here, and it instantly came back down. So I am apprehensive, just chucking in an entry. How many times do we see that shape? So often. Gaining momentum, losing momentum. Well, middle of the range really for that, isn't it? Okay. So on this bigger candle here, I did get crossover signals, but I just don't have the final confirmations to say to go. I mean, we are above the baseline is flattening out to turn, and there is pressure pushing up. Obviously initially for the first 10 minutes of the candle it went down, but Yeah, I do feel like that could potentially be the one. We are waiting for it to break up, going by the analysis, so. The wind is strong outside. Yeah, I'm feeling that this is going to be going down. And I said it about the few of them where they're all kind of checking to come down. That's going to come down to here potentially. Yeah, feeling bearish about that. Not so sure about that. Not so sure. I think we've got a bit of sitting and waiting to. Oh, sorry, I just knocked the microphone. We've got a bit of sitting and waiting to do today. We're on the hour, 3 minutes to, so. Yeah, see, it has broke where I've drawn that resistance trend line, but I feel like it's held itself. That might retest up to this point again, and then carry on. Who knows? She's trading. Okay. This is making a move. Skipped one there as well. Never mind. Funnily enough, this candle actually gave me to go long as an entry. Just didn't trust it. I mean, most things are pointing in the right direction for it, but just wasn't sure. It just felt like a test. Yeah. Maybe now it's gonna. I feel like just because we're getting so close to this. Yeah. I mean, if you look, actually, there's a gap in that. When it started on Monday, price gaps around that ranged. See, I feel like this is, in terms of value, for the pair. There goes the short. Interesting, this tracking out. Yeah, I feel like potential. I mean, although it's the price action, you can see it's turning. And I kind of said that it might. I've not got any indicator signals other than this is going up, which is not turning to come down. Everything else is still saying it's going up, sorry, is what I meant when I say I've not got any signals. I should have got up early this morning. We had some very good entries, of which we missed because we were being lazy. A lot of sideways. I mean, it is starting to. What did you do that for? It is starting to turn up. I think this is even worse, isn't it? Why is this all this rubbish for? Bim 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 bim. Diddly diddly doo. It's definitely hanging out on that price point, isn't it? What's that? Oh, that's not a playlist, is it? How long does that play for? It's about a 10-minute playlist, that's not really... Just trying to see if I can find any different music to play. Mm, 24 minutes. No. I don't want to have to just constantly change or listen to the same stuff. What's that? try that one. Let's try that one. It's just not really my cup of tea, to be honest. Just excuse me while I'm having a little. Why has it got crackling in it? I'm good for this, man. Like. I can't find the playlist I used to listen to. I streamed on Twitch once before. That's really annoying. I thought I had it liked, but clearly not.
Get along just fine.
Sod it. See, we're attempting to get in long signals on this pair. It's just not quite confirming. Still got 6 minutes till the next candle. Yeah. So this big candle gave us a valid entry. I wouldn't have taken it anyway, because unless I know the market, I don't really go for a bigger candle. Because quite often it will be like a retrace soon after. Clearly not in this case. Okay, so the JPY did bounce. Mind you, on this current candle, it's been pushed back down. Nothing valid so far as an entry. Well, look at that. Where do we think that one's going? The British Canadians. Not so sure. I mean, it's holding down pressure from about here where it first came. Tried, didn't get it. It's still being pushed, so we'll see. Oh, where's my mouse gone? I don't want streaming tips, man. Clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Not quite fully confirmed. I've literally just got one indicator that's not confirming that down on this candle. It still feels like we're going up. Buyers in the market, basically. Here we go. This is getting, in terms of signals, this is getting messy because it's mixed up and down, like they're all not aligning, should we say. Oh, we've got some news coming out. The numbers have started going spissy. Spissy? What is that for a word? 10, 12. Where are we? Wednesday? No. Nothing. See, people are just sort of dumping in some business. There is potential entry on this. Potential entry. It'd be nice if you could forecast the exact candle, wouldn't it? By the looks of it, the Aussie pairings is turning around, so it is pushing up. So there's potential. I just don't think it can break this point right now. Does it really? Right, so we've got nothing for 10:15. Few that are close, but nothing there. I'll buzz through quickly, just in a minute. We've got 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that one failed to give me the valid entry, which is fine. If this continues to push down on this one here, I'm going to put an arrow on it so I know to watch the candle. That's a pullback, continuation. That goes red. Yeah, if that goes red, I've potentially got a short signal confirmation, which, if you like, is to the contrary of that expectation. It's against the US dollar. What time's the dollar out? Until the afternoon, that's fine. But if it pushes up, then it's in complements. Very mixed signals on the Aussie pairing. This still says it's pushing down. Obviously we've got a bit of a retracement there on that candle. Long wicks at the bottom, long wicks at the bottom. You can see it's kind of hit that resistance point. At the minute the pressure still says it's going down. Again, the pressure still says it's going down, but the candles on price action are coming back up. Ooh, are we just having a small correction to go down? I feel like this one potentially we're going to end up ignoring. It's too uncertain. I like a bit of this. Upbeat, rapid, in a manner of speaking. Yeah, I'm kind of... I feel like we're just having a stagnation period, but it's still pushing down. This hasn't gone anywhere all day. But it is completely mixed in terms of pressure. Everything says down, pressure wires and that. Oh, let's hang on to this for a minute. We'll watch this for the 15 minutes. We'll see what happens. I wonder if you can hear that wind. I don't think so because I've got a noise gate, but it's blowing right at the house. The one thing that you get from just overlooking fields. Open land and strong winds. Still, the view's worth it. Definitely. Dun, 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 dun. Still dripping down slightly. No confirmed entries in it though. Boom, 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 boo. There you go, look. Okay, now this is actually giving me a confirmation. Very nearly. Long wicks, turns around. Yeah, you see? It carries on because it's broke through that point. We're right on that. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's the blue line there, the price line. See what comes. Still got a little bit, yeah. Are going? I'll beat this, I like it. Mellow.
Morning comes, I see the sun rise up before my eyes. No one else around, just me, alone with my mind. If I go back, I would press rewind. Who would have stayed with you? But now I'm stuck in time.
Very nearly. We've got 5 minutes left on the candles. Okay, so that has actually, yeah, look at it go. Okay. They are all pulling back. Let's check through from the top. Oh, we are very nearly getting. There it is. Confirmation of a short.
Every now and then I hear you whisper in my head. I need to live in the moment more, but instead I keep on trying to imagine you and me are fine. I need to move on from you, but now I'm stuck in time.
What are we on? Euro USD. Let's just get something in there in case it stays that way. So, 99539. It's not quite valid though. I still need it to. I need it to push down pretty much to the bottom of that wick for it to be confirmed. But I'll get us. Because even the Euro JPY is doing the same thing. I think all of it. The Euro is. Oh my God! I didn't really want to trade the Euro today. That's annoying. Okay, let's just whiz through the rest of them. Ignore the Euro. No confirmations. We've got 2 minutes. There and thereabouts. Okay. Yeah, so Aussie's not really done much. No confirmation. Okay, so I'm not going to be getting anything new from these. That is, but I just don't. I don't have the volume signal. Excuse me. 2 minutes. So there's potential that it could, but I just don't have the volume signal. So I'm going to sit and watch my. It's all there. I literally just need one more indicator to cross to the down on the close of this candle, and we're going in. Let's have a look at the Australians. Yeah, I just don't have the volume on the signal for that. Anything happening at 10:30? I check this, I forget it like all the time. I'm just useless. 1:15. Okay. Okay, so we've got the volume in it. set ourselves up with a profit limit anyway. There we go. Okay. So hopefully we should go. I feel like there's more than capable of coming back down to the bottom of this range. I did see it. It's checked and it's pushing. I believe. Did anything happen on this one? I did get a confirmation on this candle, but I had no volume. And yet that has retraced back down. Okay. So no other signals at that time. It's fair. Actually, let's get a Euro USD chart open on my other screen. I'm going to work that down to the 15 minutes just to keep an eye on it while I'm scanning. Okay. So just take a seat for a couple of minutes. Cool, right. Cool, mate. I was just thinking I might go down and top up my drink and stuff, but now I'm in it. Now I'm entered into the trade. But I just need to keep a quick eye on it. Damn it, man. I could really do with a drink. We had any movements? Small. Yeah, we know that one's that one. Wait, why are you so zoomed in? Sort your life out. I want to be able to see a bit. Too flat still. Too dangerous. Dangerous? Oh, I know what I mean. Okay, so we're breaking to the bottom of the range point, where a lot of the bodies of the candles are. We get quite a few wicks to the bottom of it, but the bodies of the candle. Okay, we've got potential for movement still. Stagnation. Similar thing. Yeah, see, I've already got my down, excuse me, my down pressure confirmed. This little bump didn't go to the contrary of it to cancel, so I haven't got any fresh signals for this now, so that's fine. Yeah, waiting for this to hit. So that all that turned around, you can see on this left side how done it there, boom, boom, and then carried on, and it's done dunk, dunk, carried on this point. Okay. Jesus, look at the USD go. Okay. But yeah, it is up, up. Okay, so the JPY's got to be quite strong if it's holding it there. Does that mean that's going down? Does mean it's going down. Euro GP is, well, yeah, it's breaking down. Aussie GP is breaking down. CAD GP. Yeah, we got a burst of strength from the JPY, haven't we? got going on in the Aussie USD. Aussie CAD still just hanging on to itself. Again, still just hanging on. Obviously, we just checked that on. The JPY is falling. Or JPY is getting stronger, so the pairs are falling. Probably would have been a nice one to enter, to be fair. Hold on, if that's... Just thinking, the JPY is pushing everything down because it's strong, but not the USD, which means the USD is holding quite strong. Entered into a USD trade with the euro. Actually, no, that does play in my favour because I'm playing to the strength of the USD. So that's fine. Definitely going. Yeah, so we've had a lot of retracements on everything, really. Most charts have gone up and down, that same thing, and then they've had a bump. Whereas now the moment is, the test is to break through, isn't it? We need things to break through. Okay. So yeah, the dollar is getting stronger. This is just the dollar index. It's had its bump. Obviously it's reversed because it's going up, but it's had its bump, it's going up. Tested and carry on. Yeah, I feel like we've got that swing. What's the euro doing? Got a 10-minute delay on it, but okay, so the last candle was weak. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's keep that. Got a while till the next. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, isn't it? Good old JPY. So it's having retracements. Strength in the CAD. Yeah, because it's brought that down as well. So there is strength in the CAD. Americans brought that down. Strength in the CAD. Okay, cool. So far, we're in profit, but it's pulling itself back up. And we are receiving early exit signals already. Been 8 minutes. Ding, ding, ding. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Hmm. Just have a look, see if I can get a text pop up. You did just see it pop up a second ago, but I'm just editing it. I want to see if I can put any animation on it, but I don't think I can. Is that visible? Oh. Yeah. How does that look now? That's better. I just feel like that is just a bit much. I mean, maybe if it was transparent, you could see the charts behind it, it'd actually be alright. I might work on that. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab some refreshments.
It's the path I've chosen to take. I can't look back now, too late to break. I don't know how long it takes to get there. us places where we've been before, but our hearts will confront the unknown. I want to look behind every closed door, and then each worry thought we have sown. Our minds will take us places where we've been before, but our hearts will confront the unknown. I want to look behind every closed door, and then each worry thought that we have sown. The unknown, the unknown, the I've chosen to take. I can't look back now, it's too late to break. And I don't know how long it takes to get there. Our minds will take us places where we've been before, but our hearts will confront the unknown. I want to look behind every closed door, and then each worry thought we have sown. Our minds will take us places where we've been before, but our hearts will confront the unknown. I want to look behind every closed door, and then each worry thought that we have sown. The unknown, the unknown, the
I'm not saying it's over. No, so don't be confused. I'm looking for disclosure, 'cause this place feels unused. it's over. No, so don't be confused. I'm looking for disclosure, 'cause this place feels unused. I'm not saying it's over. No, so don't be confused. I'm looking for disclosure, 'cause this place feels unused.
Okay, so while was a white looks good. Potential of it. Where are we? 5 minutes left. Let's get back on the chair, get comfy. I'm hoping it doesn't retrace and come back up to here. I'd like it to carry on pushing down just to break that point so that we can make it to here. Is where we had that. Yeah. Either way, it's nice to be in profit. Always nice to be in profit. What is that? Jump, jump, jump. Like it doesn't want to stay there. And to be fair, I have actually moved my stop into about here. If it does turn around and go blue, we're going to be stopped out with small profit. What's everything else doing? Yeah, the USD is still pushing up. That's still pushing down. remove that. Remove that one as well. Yeah, so everything's bounced and carried on pushing. So all goes well. The euro should still push down with the USD as well. I mean, I might have been a little bit keen with moving the stop loss, but we made it over halfway, so it makes sense just to secure. Okay, so the USD is actually, I mean, it's close to touch points, which is the same as the one that the trade that we're in. It's close to a touch point. Okay, so a lot of stuff is starting to, well, that's just not doing anything. Again, the USD. So let's actually check what the index is doing. I mean, at that point it gave us a confirmed long. We don't trade it, but it gave us a confirmed long. It's still pushing. It's in this area. When you look left, it's in that area of bouncing. We need it to sort of break before it swings back round the fill. What else is the euro doing? So strong euro, a bit weak because we're in that one. Okay, so the euro's had a burst of strength. It's bounced off of that. It's just on this one where it's gone down, but obviously it's fought back a bit. What's it saying on the 1 hour? I've got confirmed entry on this candle. This candle's confirming an entry on the 1 hour. Yeah, I just need it. I need it to break this point. Well, that's certainly. Okay. So it's closed at exactly the same point. If I drop back down to the 15, it's closed at this point again. It's not what we want. That means it's probably going to just retrace back and hit the stop loss before it carries on. What to do? I'm just going to hang on. If it hits the stop loss, it's fine because we're in profit. If it drives, which it should do. I've almost got a full exit signal there, that's the thing. So it is slightly concerned in that sense. Whether to just half close rather than. What are we doing here? We've had a retracement on this pair. See, that can still drive, so I believe there's still more in the USD. Okay, JPY's got its strength still, so that should be dropping still, yeah. Dropping still, yeah. That arrow's about to get wiped out. I feel like I need to sort of half close this. But yesterday I kept doing that because this candle currently is giving me a re-entry point. because this one before, sort of gave me half an exit signal, which means because this has started to push down again, it's reconfirmed to carry on going. I mean, I believe it can get to this point. It can definitely get to this point. Did we get anything else on the last one? Let's just have a quick whiz through them all. I don't like that pair at the minute anyway. Yeah. So, okay. JPY still holding strength and pushing things down. That didn't break, did it, on the USD pair? British pounds, just it feels like it's a mess at the minute. That was a good shout that it's going to come all the way back down again. Again, uncertainty. That big spike looks sort of a big bump, little bump. I don't know, it's probably got a name, but whatever. It's just holding, everything's just holding, isn't it? Waiting to break. Okay, USD, weakness. Just hit the top. Strength. We're very close to getting a long entry on this pair in, but it's going back to busy. Then it is breaking through with a strong candle. It's not quite a full entry on that though, so okay, so I'm getting nothing from nothing else. I mean, I pre-price action wise, I knew that the JPY was being strong against its pairs, which obviously means its pairs are going down. I feel like the USD is still, yeah, it is driving to an extent. The CAD being strong, it is being strong, which is why it's held up the USD. It's driving. Other CAD pairs, yeah, so that's pushing down. Euro CAD's going to be, whoa, look at that. Weak euro, strong CAD, strong dollar, so that's good for us because that means our USD is driving now. Good, okay. Strong JPY, so that should be diving down as well, yeah. Okay. But again, it's too rangy to just say, yeah, I'm going to take that because there's strength in it. Because that's at a turning point anyway. The USD is almost becoming stronger than the JPY. The JPY is pushing anyway. It is breaking through. The USD is trying to push on all pairs, so it just needs that little bit further to go, and then we'll be at take profit mark, and it'll catch us out, or full trade, catch us out, whatever. Just need that. How long we got? Okay, still got about 7 minutes yet anyway. I need the drive. Euro. This is 10 minutes ago, so that's expected to just dive down. Okay. We're at that point, aren't we, where it's just, it needs to break. It needs to break to the upside, and then the other pairs can just drop down. I just feel like it's at that. I mean, that's a minor one. It's a bounce and recheck zone, isn't it? You kind of got to. No, we are retracing. We've got half an exit signal. So if we get a full red, we'll get a confirmed re-entry. But if it stays anywhere with a long wick, we're going to get half exits, which is scary enough, because normally if it has too many long wicks, it will start pushing up anyway. It's fully annoying, isn't it, when it does that? Yeah, so we are, yeah, okay. Okay. The euro is trying to fight back with strength. Just doesn't like this price point, does it? Okay, so from about when it's here, that gives us a re-entry. So if we were to, you'd have stop loss here, wouldn't you? 1.5 on the ratio. So you could potentially, that does line up with the next sort of resistance point, doesn't it? Okay, if we finish, we'll see how this candle closes. I am tempted to extend the take profit if we get a re-entry candle here to make it as if it was a 1.5, and we can leave stop loss where it is. It's effectively on entry anyway. Four minutes. Sun's coming out, can't see my screen. Right, 2 seconds, I'm going to have to mute and then close the curtains. Cool. See my screen again now. Okay. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I reckon it needs to push down. It closes below where I've marked that second entry point here. Then we should be okay to extend the take profit. Okay. Last minute, just to check on it. I'm not going to check for entries until I've adjusted on this. I know we're going to be a few seconds behind if we have got another entry from some other pairs, but it's about managing. Sorry if you just heard that slurp. The tea is hot. Okay, cool, so we closed below. I feel like we're gonna... Oh mate, those sounds annoy me. I feel like we're gonna, yeah, get a slight correction on it. We did close in there, didn't we? But it's the same as entering. Fresh trade here, because that was a confirmed entry signal, which is what this represents. Cool. So, anything else? Just gonna whiz through nice and quickly. Okay, I did get an entry for Euro JPY. I'm just a bit scared to commit to it. It is pushing though, isn't it? USD's getting stronger, that's good. Yeah, JPY is pushing. It's a shame we've missed a good bit of movement there. So I'm just gonna sit, wow, look at it go. Yeah, look, we're nearly halfway. Nearly halfway in 1 minute. 2 minutes. That's where I would, that's how I'd set it up. There's no way you can enter on that. It's a shame that. It's, look at it go. I feel like it's going to keep going, but I don't think anything else gave us an entry. It's just the weakness in the euro. No. Yeah, dollars. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. We'll keep the strength in the dollar. We'll play on that. Yeah, nothing else, no entries from anywhere. Literally just this one. You watch that go straight to target in one candle. It's a shame, innit? I probably should have checked it before the close, really, because that would have been confirmed. I could have had it set up for entry. It's fine though, like, we're making profit. But if I'm going to wait for that to retrace to be able to enter, then that means that the current trade that I'm in is also going to do the same, which puts me at less of a profit. So that can continue to drive. At this, we're nearly at TP1. I mean, there is potential for it to come all the way back down to here. It could break that line, hit here and bounce. There's nothing to say that it can't, really. Just all depends what happens. 215, 115, because that's red. So that should and could have a big move for the USD. And then at 130 we've got the Canadians. Excuse me. Double check what it's doing. Yeah, it did. Okay, so that's probably the next big point, because we've got a double touch here. Bounce before it broke. So let's go to my Euro USD. Okay, and then yeah, that is actually at that yellow marker. So there's a high chance we could make this. We could continue this down. That price point there. High chance. Okay, so we broke TP1 pretty much. Yeah. I bet that's going as well, isn't it? Look at that. Because it just wasn't worth entering it on half the candle. Just even if it's going to carry on. I just feel like it's not. Get with what you got. Yep. So there we go. That touched TP1. Okay. What are we expecting from this? That would have nearly taken. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's falling weak. And pushing down. Okay. I'm going to exit out of one of them. Actually, I'm going to exit out of both. Why not? Take the win. I mean, it's. I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot by just having that slight panic because I've hit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Because I hit the profit. Should have just taken it. Should have left it, but you know, money management. It's fine. I'm in for a win. I'm just going to clear that out. Having a dance, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like it was the right thing to do. Just looking at the other pairs. For the American dollar, look at that big drop down, turning red, dropping down. It's hit that turning point on that. That one it's pushing up, so that's weakness in the dollar. I mean, I know that the euro's weak itself. Jesus. But even that is retracing back up, and the JPY is quite strong, so happy with my win.
I could be flying, I could be reaching at the skies, I could be sailing over the seas, whatever it means. I could be climbing, I could be climbing.
I feel like that's it for a minute or two in terms of entry. Everything's having a bit of a breather and a slight change. It's very nearly a long entry now. Literally just need one more tick for a confirmation, and then the thing is, we've had it like quite a few times. Yeah, so I see. That's why I didn't enter earlier. The USD is pushing. Yeah, so it's definitely falling weak. But it's falling weak more than likely just for a counter check. Then keep going in direction. Although I'm betting on this one to come down, so it's showing signs of reversing on the in the indicators. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely... Jesus, man. I say I should have stayed, but at the same time I shouldn't, because it's all the way back up there. I don't know. Maybe it was too knee-jerk.
Parts of you are teared into my mind.
I'll take care. I made money. I'm in profit. We're there, baby. Half close in profit and full close of loss, really, isn't it?
I'll be walking through fields of sparkling gold.
I mean, this would have been a nice one to enter to be.
In place of you, I let my truths unfold.
How close that would have got to take in straight away. Stop loss would have been moved. It would have been safe, even if this fully retraces now. Right. So this current candle is giving us a half close exit. But I feel like it's just the adjustment before it carries on, so we'll find out, won't we? Euro is going to take a breather because it's had such a big move. It generally corrects. It's at a turning point after big move corrections, even if it's half a correction. Did we get any entries? There it goes. Called it on the arrow. USD weak. Whether it stays or not, who knows? Likes that as a turning point. Oh, that sun is just beaming through the curtains. Likes this as a turning point. We've got a lot of potential. Like not to confirm a short. I feel like exiting when we did was correct. Suffered the consequence of pushing a take profit further on because we ticked at 1.5. So we probably took a 1-for-1 all in on that trade, which I'm more than happy with because it's profit.
I'll be walking through fields of sparkling gold.
Yeah, no valid entries. It was just that Euro JPY before, but then it is having its retracement. It does scare when it's a big move, and it's a big move to a turner point. Maybe I should have sat at the 1.5 and just let it hit, rather than trying to sort of greed for the two. Good. Let's see. Look, we are getting it. It's potentially just going to bump to here and carry on, but this gives us a half close or half exit signal. By the time it bumps to come back down, we'll get a re-entry anyway, and at that point we can make a decision how risky it is. close to this as a resistance sort of trend line, and then close to that as a price value for bouncing within this range. We're pretty much at the point where it would have taken our moved stop loss out anyway. So, right decision. It just didn't catch the bottom of the candle, which we would have done if it was a 1.5, or if we'd left it at 1.5. That would have been a perfect trade right at the bottom of the candle as well. Such is life. Got 10 minutes still yet. So. Okay. It'd be nice to just get one more trade in before I've got to leave. As we are out this afternoon. It would appear that it's showing the weakness in the Euro CAD, but not all indicators are there. So again, I feel like it's effectively doing something like this. It's, you know, it's so we've had a big move, yeah, big move. So it's like a swing, full swing. And it's coming in for a contraction, like a breather, which obviously just happens overnight when there's lower volume, but still. So it's coming in for a breather, trying to work out where it wants to go. It then has a slight expansion where you start getting some legs in the sense of a swing, where it's up and down a bit more. And then eventually it will either swing out, swing down, or it holds its contraction phase into a bigger range, depending on where your touch points are. So we've got a touch point here, and a touch point here, so potentially like that could become the range. It all depends on what the price wants to do. Which is why I'm avoiding it for now while it's suffering indecisions. Although the euro is pulling back on that USD trade, so we're fine. Although I do believe, if I just quickly check, top of that possibly would have hit my stop loss for where I moved it. I think I put it around the bottom of this wick as a resistance bounce point. Maybe it didn't, maybe it wouldn't. Yeah, I think it was actually high. I think it was about there. So we'd still be in the trade and it's still pushing, but stop dwelling, man, stop dwelling. Nearly getting confirmation on this for a short.
Is everything around us slowly turning words, far from the expected, from a future we deserve?
Oh, sorry about that. Trying to get my hand back on my mouse and just lumped my microphone. Actually, I might try and move my microphone. I'm just going to mute and see what we can do. Okay, I've moved it, but it's more likely to get punched. I've literally just put it right in front of my mouth from where I'm sitting. Gotta love the English hating teas, even though they drink tea. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. That's too close. I keep maxing out. Right, I'm going to move it again.
I saw far away, the future getting worse than what we had expected, than what we would deserve. Are we already lost? Are we about to
Okay, see how that is.
getting distracted?
Complete shift. It's now right in my vision though. Instead of having it at the bottom under my mouth, I've moved it to the top above my... So it's hanging upside down. Ah, sod it. Might have to put like a cap on the noise gate. Boom, 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 boom. Bop. Close. So it's on. Let's move it to there. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, no, I think I just moved the wrong one. Bop, bop, bop. Wow, that's even louder. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, I reckon if I leave it there, I've got to shout quite loud for it to go up to the top. Okay, cool. That'll do. I've probably made myself sound like a right robot now, but whatever. Okay. Ooh. I mean, that's still pushing down, so there's still strength in the JPY. 5 minutes. Christ, look at that. Broke the line, tested, gone. Is it the same with all of the Britons? It would look that way. We're still on. We're still on. We're not confirmed, but we're still on. The USD is having a check. Oh, I don't think I can leave my mic there. It's right in the way. There we go, pretty much back where it started. It's just such a big microphone, it just gets in the way. Bit of a good beat though. Almost getting a short entry on this one. Just don't know if I like it though, man. Seems touchy and long wiki. Okay, so I feel like we're going to get some weakness actually. Yeah. Potential that is going to go down. I think earlier I was saying it's potential to go up. It is now showing weakness with everything else. Dun, 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 dun. What are we thinking? I'm enjoying the beats, that's for sure. I'm not going to get a long signal for that, even if it turns. Ding 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 ding. Jesus Christ! Oh, it just feels a bit too repetitive, doesn't it, on your ears? Ding 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 ding. It's been going for ages, so whatever. Yeah, really close to getting a short on this one. Just not feeling it. Looking at the price action. Okay, next candle. The euro is still just trying to dip. What are we doing there? Are we going to bounce back up? Or are we going to carry on down? The USD. I mean, it looks to be driving down. Why are you not working? Thank you. Yeah. So that big candle did give us a valid entry, but it felt too risky. Even though it was a break, actually. It broke that potential range, which is possibly why. But then we're just here straight into that, so. Oh, hello. Yeah, weakness in the pound. Look at it go. That was a valid signal as well. Why is my mate change? Okay, so we are having some serious. What is it? 11:46. Okay, there's nothing here, right? Yeah, it's just. Okay, and the euro is having a little surge as well. Okay, sure. Yeah, the pound is weak. Potential retracement for the end of the hour though. Just so that the hourly candle creates a wick. Let's go, mate. I just, yeah, I don't trust it, man. I don't trust the busyness from previous history. I reckon it's going to go to there. Let's say we entered at that point. And we're saying it's going to go to there. Say it's about a 1.5. Yeah. Why have my arrows stopped working just to change the screens, man? Charts. Okay. What do you reckon? Bouncing? Bouncing? I feel like I'm going to be waiting. Oh my god, why does this stop working all the time? What is happening? Literally, the last 5 minutes is like the keyboard on the arrows doesn't work. Okay. So there you go, you could have entered long here. On price action only, no indicators. Let's see what happens at 12. You can't really see the full screen, can you? What if I do that? There we go. Job growth slowed, yeah. So what's the expectation? 132. Forecast is actually, Jesus, that's actually quite a bit higher. So forecast is 200k. Previous was 132. $132,000 jobs before, nearly, yeah. Recent shift towards a more conservative pace, okay. There is a bit of a dip, but it has gone back up and sort of at this point here now. Currently at 121,571 000. Okay. A little bit up and down. I mean, to be honest, the bigger companies are doing the numbers. So it's the very small and the middle ones that aren't. Okay. Oh, look at that. Leisure and hospitality up. That's not good. Education and health down. Financial activity is down. Transport's up. It's a bit of a mixed bag really on that. Non-farming employment. If we just take a look at this, it's definitely worth exiting. Should have just left it to get my 1.5, but never mind. Look at it go. Look at it go. Strength in the euro. Just shows how strong these are right now. Too strong competitors. Strength. Okay. I'm just flicking, I know, sorry, but just what I'm doing. So we got part long entry here on this candle, full long entry on this candle. Just didn't trust it though. Mm. 7 minutes to go. Well, actually 6. It's about to tick over, isn't it? I think everything is just taking a minute to either change direction or carry on. Apparently that was a valid entry. Oh yeah, make the phone call.
Dreams of hanging out with like some social attention and kind of watching footage of hardened criminals talking about graffiti. What seemed to be the South, what seemed to
What
be
is this?
the Northern Midwest as well.
Hardened criminals? What are you chatting about, mate?
We were at home, and we had plans of getting together the next day for tea and
Yeah. Oh.
something else.
Okay, I need to raise my microphone just a little bit.
Driving
There we go. Sorry if that was
to my wedding,
noisy.
wearing like what my mother's some sort of jersey.
It's close to giving us an entry at that point, but it didn't quite commit. So that was a half entry. There's no volume on the signal, and it wasn't fully downward, pushing down pressure type. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. But it would have been a good trade still. So we would have been like pooping ourselves, probably exiting. What's okay? Yeah. There's not much happening, to be honest. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take lunch. So I've eaten. Not sure I'll come back to stream because I've only got a couple of hours before I'm going out. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to finish the stream off now, and I will catch you next time I'm on.